So, we have a saying, Jaisa an vaisa man, Jaisa pani vaisi vani. We have heard many spiritual gurus, yogis emphasize on the importance of vegetarian diet as it is supposed to lead to purity of mind. Yet, we find many vegetarians do just as evil things as non-vegetarians, if not more. They are similarly affected by anger, greed, desires, envy, etc. Hitler too was a vegetarian. So why do you think the vegetarian diet is not working as per the expectation?
I am reminded of something that happened. I asked an old man that, why don't you adopt the vegetarian diet? He said, Swamiji, he was really old. That's very dangerous. Because the last time I adopted the vegetarian diet, World War II was declared. So, to draw a connection between my adopting a vegetarian diet and World War II. Now, it's in the same way Hitler may have been vegetarian, however, we cannot attribute all his atrocities to that diet. Once a bull was charging down the street, and somebody was warning, there's a bull coming, move out, move out. So one man continued to stand there. People said, the bull will hit you. He said, no, I'm a vegetarian, the bull will do nothing to me. From the Vedic perspective, we don't eat only through the mouth. We eat through all our five senses. So merely if we are maintaining purity through the mouth, that is not enough. Beyond that is the mind, beyond that is the intellect. Now, who knows what Hitler was thinking in the mind? But nevertheless, vegetarian diet does lead to a more peaceful nature. You see, the species of life all are from the lowest level of consciousness to the highest. And based on that, they have different abilities to feel pain and emotions. So for example, a plant feels very little pain and practically no emotion. Whereas a cow feels tremendous pain and it also has human-like emotions. So when a field is cut, a cornfield, nobody is sad. In fact, it's a very thrilling atmosphere. On the other hand, you visit a slaughterhouse and there it's a very depressing kind of environment. So the act of killing itself is brutal. The Srimad Bhagavatam says that the quality of compassion gets affected by it. And beyond that, when we eat such food, it does create our body and mind. The quality does pass on to the body and mind. So Bertrand Russell, in fact, he said, I do not wish to make my stomach the graveyard for animals. Nevertheless, it's a choice that we make. The Bhagavad Gita only warns us that, look, what you do, you will reap the consequences, and what you eat, your body and mind will be made from it.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Thank you.